Hi guys, and welcome to your November 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading, week 1 for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you so much for your support. The videos have been really resonating with you. You have knocked Libra out of the box. Now, I don't know whether there's a Sagittarius Libra connection, but you definitely showed up and showed out. I am happy to extend your video. You are number 3. And obviously there are some things that are going on with you where you have really been resonating with my messages, and I have nothing but, love for you, Sagittarius. I want to see everybody make it where their video can be extended. And you are no different. So the link to purchase the extension will be below. And I suggest that you go and check it out after the video and see what we have to offer. Right now, what I would like you to do before we get started into your energy is to apologize for the lighting. My tripod is broken, so I have to go and pick one up today, but I wanted to make sure that I got your video done because I can zip through the rest of them. But my top 3, I kind of handle with white glove service. Like I do that with all of them, but I need to take my time with you guys because obviously I want to keep you retained at the highest level of your energy and get you right where I'm, where the pulse is there, right? So I wanted to make sure that before I started my personal sessions today that I got your video up specifically. It would have been up already. I apologize, but this lighting is a little wonky. You can probably still see me okay, but from a professional standpoint, this is unacceptable. So the rest of the videos may look a tad bit different because there's going to be a brand new lighting system. And if you guys are content creators, you already know when your lighting is messed up, then you don't want your videos to look a certain way. So yes, we're done. Please join me in the moon class that I will be offering. The link to that will be pinned in the description box. The link to that will be pinned in the comments, as well as your Scorpio season 4 focus. Go and check that out on channel 2. Let's get started. Also, there's going to be a bonus audio reading for the month, and that's going to be available on the website. I will make that announcement when that is up and running. You'll probably see that posted, the link posted to those in next week's reading. Let's get popping. Your pre-shuffle energy shows honeymoon status, all right? And honestly, look, underneath there is wedding. There's been energy between you guys, that you and the person that loves you, Sagittarius, where this is changing. This is changing. Like, I don't know how you started. I don't know what you've been going through, like all of you, obviously, because I'm not a mind reader or a psychic. But what I will say is that something needs to be done by the book. There is an enlightenment that's going on here in this hangman energy. And there is something that is definitely broken down between you guys in that grief energy. I understand that losing something gives me an opportunity to appreciate it. Somebody stood their ground, possibly, and demanded a certain level of something, or possibly just left the energy because they felt that they were not being fulfilled in a certain type of way, Sag. Whatever it is that you've done, as far as you holding your ground and standing your ground for this particular situation, this particular person is grieving the loss of you. That could resonate with some of you. Let's go in with new blockage energy and find out what we're dealing with here. And then we're going to be clarifying that with wisdom of the oracle. If you're interested in booking any time with me, please do so now. The November schedule is filling up very fast because this is a short month. What that means is that we have a holiday. I will not be available for the entire week of not the entire week, but basically I won't be available Thanksgiving weekend. And I haven't been making any announcements as far as the plan that I have. I will announce that in your extension because I don't want everybody to see it. So if you purchase the extension, you'll hear the other announcement that I have. I'm not quite ready to launch it to everybody yet. First card out here is Purpose. Yes, and that was another thing between you guys. There was an energy of, look, death in Scorpio energy and Scorpio season. Something needed to die. It needed to go. It needed to be put to rest. It needed to be put out of its misery so you guys can grow in love, grow with each other, and grow your consciousness. And this consciousness and awareness was stemmed out of a person not being honest. Honesty is at the top of the deck. Purpose, death, growth, and honesty. Sounds like there was a situation where you could have definitely fell in love, or there was a situation where, obviously you guys have an amazing capacity to be able to meet someone, not take it too serious, and kind of see where it goes. I envy that in you guys because, with my placements, you can't even get a seat at the table unless I got some value. I saw some value in you. Mutable energy has such a beautiful capacity to be able to be friendly to everybody. If you see something you're interested in, it doesn't really matter because you don't take it that seriously until you do. You know what I'm saying? I love that about you guys. You guys are fun. You have a good time. And I feel like this situation could have, that's why I say I don't know how it started. But intuitively, I'm feeling that this was a situation that now it's time to grow it. Like, we've been doing this and we've been doing that. But, when feelings get involved, then it hit different, don't it? So it feels like that's kind of what happened. Clarify purpose. Happy. Okay. Clarify death. So it looks like there is someone here that is very, very happy to have you in their life, Sagittarius, and want to move this up. Death is clean it up. So there's obviously some things that need to obviously be put to bed, be cleaned, or definitely cleaned up. Clean it up. So residual misunderstandings, things of that nature. Clarify growth for me, Spirit. But overall, this situation is looking like a person is expanding their horizons here in their consciousness because they have a loyal heart. I love this. This is that part of the video. And then we do have a leg up, clarifying my honesty here. So this is that part of the video where I let you know that I am going to be going into a couple of read messages. And this is the intuitive message part of the video. Please go, if you are watching this from a device where you see the hyperlinks, you should see that on your phone. Open up the description box if you don't want to hear the intuitive message part and you want to get right to the meat and potatoes. Please go ahead and bypass this at this point and then click Sagittarius first card out. And then that will start the main energy as well as the Romance Angels Oracle. Everything is timestamped. But for those of you who want to stay, let's keep going. So there is a purpose. The purpose, I know what I am here to do. Someone is very happy now. Like I said, the situation has turned around and it kind of started off very casual, but then it began to grow. Somewhere in the growth, there was some things, I guess what they're really saying is that they know how you guys met. You know that saying, the same way you met them is the same way you'll lose them. There is an energy here where they are aware that they met you under some type of weird circumstance or however it started. They are intending on growing it into something that they deem that is more substance, more substantial. Joy and contentment. They have a sense of fulfillment with you, a feeling that all is well. They know what they want to do now. They're very happy. This is the card of 8. 6, yes. And this particular 8 is not necessarily an 8 of cups. This particular 8 to me is a 8 of Wands. This is appealing to you, Sagittarius, on that fiery level. They have quick moving communication and they want to tell you that they're happy. This is the type of communication that you appreciate. You don't want all that corny shit to you. Get to the point. What are we doing? And, but don't get me wrong. You do like very intellectual conversations. You love for your mind to be expanded. I feel like you guys definitely are getting along in a way where it's definitely growing and blossoming into something that's more meaningful. Okay. I feel like with death here and clean it up being clarified by the card of 21, that's 3. That seems to me, and I hate to say this, I feel like there's a situation that involves another that really you guys need to get to the core of the situation. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Maybe another, meaning a misunderstanding with another person, not full-blown third-party energy, but get into the core of a situation and freedom from a burden, cleaning house and sweeping away what is no longer needed. So these two cards definitely go hand in hand. In that particular situation, I see it 2 ways. You started out one way, it began to blossom. There were old attachments and burdens to another person that you were not necessarily happy with. This can be for either of you guys, by the way. And at some point, it was time to kind of move out of that energy and move full-blown into energy with you, Sagittarius. This is what this person is not telling you. Or again, these intuitive messages can go for either of you. Blockages, in my opinion, really do go for the core of both of you guys in some shape, way, form, or fashion. The second thing that I see is that the attachment and what needs to be cleaned up and what situation needs to be examined is the situation between you two without anybody else being involved. You guys need to really sit down and figure out how you're going to grow together. I think the feeling may be mutual. If you resonate with option B, the feeling is definitely mutual. There is already a love here. And it's growing into love, or it's already an established love. And now it's time to really clean up all of that old residual garbage and really start out with a clean slate, sweeping up all, again, that no longer is needed and moving into a beautiful, more a more conducive relationship where it just kind of comes together, okay? And that also leads us into growth. And that growth is being clarified, of course, by loyal heart. There's another 8. So this particular 8, I do feel like is really bound. This is fidelity, loyalty, devoted to you, Sagittarius. And I feel like they want to grow that devotion. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest, devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you, Sagittarius. And the question is are you loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. I love this. They want to grow. And and all I'm hearing now is heartfelt commitment. They want to make a commitment to you now. I don't know whether you were asking for this commitment before and you didn't get it, or again, it started one way and now this person is falling in love with you. They love you. Let's go into the main energy. First card out is the Chariot. Some of you guys definitely could be connecting with Cancer or crossing with someone that has Cancer in their chart. Second card out is the 4 of Cups. There's definitely something that went down between you guys. Whoa. All right. All of them are out. Hold on. That and in the heart of the matter, we do have the Lovers. We do have 10 of Cups. I love it. Look at that. We do have High Priestess. Death is here again. You are definitely connecting with Scorpio. Now I know, full-blown Sagittarius, that you either have Scorpio in your chart or the person that loves you definitely has water. I see the major arcana energy for Cancer and Scorpio here, and then we do have the 10 of Wands. So now it shows me what needs to be put down. Now it shows me what exactly the issue is. So there is an extreme burden. We're going to be clarifying that in a second. Let's sit with this energy for a second. There is an extreme need and will to be able to move forward with you. They'll be successful with you. You have to understand, when a person is already in a mentality, Sagittarius, where they feel like I can be successful with Sagittarius, and then there are things that happen to contradict that thought, that's scary, right? So it could be right now that there is a bit of a Four of Cups going on between both of you. Or they could have, they're either perceiving that this Four of Cups is within you. You're showing them that. Or, and I'll find out in a second as I move along, as my thoughts come to me right now. I do know that in the heart of the matter, they do feel deeply spiritually connected to you. And this is a divine, deep spiritual connection, because Lovers is here. And what they would like is the 10 of Cups. This is an established love. So I feel like out of all of the options that I told you in that pre-shuffle, if you watch that and those intuitive messages, this definitely is option B, where this is an established love already, or this person has 100% fell in love with you and they would like to take this to another level. If this is an established love, you know, there's a sense of wanting to let the past go and kind of move into newness, but there are no aces. So right now, this is telling me that there's a current situation that needs to be cleaned up. Do you see what I'm saying? And there is a High Priestess energy here. And this energy is not being honest. There is a level of needing to use the intuition, but not being forthcoming with what is being held on the inside. Someone is really deeply hurt, very sad right now, heart wrapped in clovers. At last, my love has come along, popped in my head. This entire reading is sprinkled with celebration and wanting to come back into a celebratory type energy with you. They're missing out on some first Sagittarius that they share with you. They're missing out on a pocket of their life that you've always been a part of. Like I said, and for those of you who this is a brand new type of situation, you guys have really, in a very short period of time, you have embarked and experienced things that I think that it's possible to say that people that have been together a long time hasn't experienced. The sort of connection and way that you guys kind of gel so quickly is unmatched. It surpasses logic. I can see that. But there are some things here that is burdensome. Again, I saw that in here. There is a burden. There is something that needs to be put to rest. You have double death. So endings, beginnings, transformations. This needs to be put to bed. And you know what? Clean it up. Clarifying that is fantastic. That makes complete sense to me. That honeymoon energy, maybe that is an omen or a sign, not necessarily an omen. I didn't like that. That honeymoon period is over, because let's face it, you do go through a bit of a honeymoon period, and you have to figure it out, right? In there, you have to figure that part out, because then it doesn't feel the same. Clarify the Chariot. It doesn't feel the same. Yes, you guys need to speak about your future. Again, I'm going back to heartfelt commitments. And that is definitely what I see. If you look at that card, though, Sag, she's looking at him and he's turning away. I don't necessarily like the imagery on that. As long as I've been reading with these cards, I never paid attention to that. Wow, look at this again. Look at how he's looking and look at what she's doing. I hope that's not the case. Moving on. Healing family issues. Clarifying my 4 cups. Well, I always say, you know, the card definitely, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The person has some issues. The person has some issues, Sagittarius. You could have possibly walked away from that. There is a family element here that's just constant. A constant pain in the ass. A constant thorn in your side. We're going to go deeper into that whole element in the extension and see, okay? Clarify the lovers. Deep spiritual connection being clarified by you deserve love. I like it. They want to be the one to give you that love that you deserve. They already love you. We do have romantic feelings. Those feelings of the 10 of Cups are real and worth exploring. I want it all with you. I want to make a heartfelt commitment to you. And that is, I'm going to continue to say that because I think we just named this video. I like that. I think that's exactly what they want to do. High Priestess is make the effort. Because great love is worth taking the steps that you're being guided to take. And they're being guided to come into their truth and turn this situation around for the better of everything. And reconciliation is here. So if you guys put these connections down in this 8 energy, the person is still happy. Very, very, very loyal to you. A very loyal heart. Very, very happy. Yes, it looks like some things between you guys got out of hand, but a reconciliation is definitely near. This burden will transform to an ace as soon as you guys start actively doing the work and cleaning it up. Okay? Show me, Spirit. We do have soulmate. Check it out. So the burden is obviously that you are the soulmate. Very soon, guys, you will be going into your 3 of Cups energy. I do see that regardless of whether you're aware of it now, Sagittarius or a cross watcher, if you were looking for a reconciliation, it's definitely coming. High Priestess energy just could be saying that behind the scenes, they're trying to make the effort. They're trying to make the effort. That could be a part that you don't see, Sagittarius or cross watcher. But again, this is from the cross watcher's point of view because this is what your cross watcher isn't telling you, Sagittarius, because this is your video. So I feel like, yep, forgive. So there is something that was done. Guys, don't get in the comments and be like, Marv, this, then, no, let's get it out the way right now. This is not a connection where a person slapped your mama and stole your dog. So you don't have to remind me about how they, I don't know, screwed the milkman or the milk lady and, ran off with your check, stole your debit card. Why would I waste my time and tell you to even reconcile with these type of people? Come on now. So, by all means, I want to hear about what is really going on from a spiritual perspective. If you want to let me know that you are in a better place because that person did slap your mama and steal your puppy, by all means, go for it. But in no way, shape, or form am I even wasting my time to tell you to spiritually connect with a person that is not your soulmate. This particular person is, and you set those parameters. But obviously, if someone is hurting you, that's not the person. Forgiveness is a liberating choice, and we do have recharge. So right now, if you guys are in separation, it is important for self-care, okay, right now. That soulmate lesson is forgiveness, and that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Heart-to-heart conversations, healing family issues, you deserve love, romantic feelings, make the effort, reconciliation, and soulmate. Your majors are the Chariot, okay? Your major, what is this? Is the Lovers. Your other major is the High Priestess and Death. If that does not indicate major healing and transformative energy, then I don't know what is. They are coming towards you to make a heartfelt commitment. They are going to clean up the past, and they want to leave the past behind them and move forward into a committed long-term future with you, Sagittarius. And that is where we're going. We're going to go a little bit deeper in the extended, but that's what they're not telling you. So if you're interested in doing that, don't be bashful. Just click the link, find out how much it costs. I'm not going to ruin it because you automatically think that everything is expensive. I understand. You on my channel. We do things different over here. Just do me a favor, Sagittarius, and humor me and just click the link. See what I have to say. If you're fine with me stopping right here, that's completely fine. I'm excited to have you in the greatness of the top 3. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. To everybody else, I will see you in the extension. Bye, Sag.